Good morning and welcome to my pink bathtub, day number 6. We're halfway there, folks. I don't know why I'm whispering, but it is like 7 a.m. in the morning. I don't usually get up this early anymore, but today I did, and I thought I would beat the heat and come out and talk to you guys right away. So this is me pre-coffee. You're going to see me caffeinated throughout this episode, and I might get a little more lively, hopefully. But let's get started. If you're new, welcome. My name is Diane. I live in the province of Manitoba in the center of Canada, and I am doing 12 days of Christmas over here with Christmas in July. I'm opening gifts from friends. I am opening an Advent I bought last year. We're doing some crafts. We're just having a good time here, aren't we? Well, if you've been returning, I hope you agree with me. Yes, we've gone totally rogue with the puzzle. There are pieces missing everywhere. And obviously, things have slid into different compartments. Now, the old Diane would have taken everything apart and put everything in neat little piles and made sure and counted that there was 42 pieces for each day. But I'm not going to do that. It is what it is. I know it's a complete puzzle. It's going to be a lovely surprise when we actually find some of the missing pieces. But you know, 6s and 9s, how do you know what's a 6 and what's a 9 when it comes to those days? You don't. I am enjoying making it, and for those of you that have been commenting, yes, you can buy Advent puzzles. There are 24-day puzzles as well. You can get them on Amazon. This time of year is a great time to buy them. And I would highly encourage you, if it's something you're interested in doing, it's a little fun thing every day. Usually the 24-day puzzles come in little boxes, so they're much easier. But they do have the number stamped on the bottom if you ever get really confused. But no, we're just going with it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna work out, isn't it? Day 6 for my Notions surprise gifts from Cathy. I don't know what this is either. It feels like there's possibly several things in here, so let's find out. She is a double wrapper indeed, and it's in a bag. Did you ever have one of those gifts as a kid, usually as a teenager, where you usually gave it to another friend and you would wrap something up and then you would wrap it in something else and then something else and something else, and that very small gift would come in a very big box and it would take you like an hour to unwrap it? Okay, we've got a little bag here with a whole bunch of little things in it. Okay, so this is cute. The first thing says Yarn Rules. Oh, it's a tape measure. That's lovely. Can never have enough of those. They're all over the house over here. Thank you. A lace darning needle set by Clover. So this has a little container and a couple of very small needles, which would be very good when I'm doing work on animal faces and stuff too. I wonder if I can use those when I sew on my buttons. It might be easier because they have the angle on the needle. That's great. Thank you, Cathy. Self-adhesive page markers, which would be good if you're using a book probably or a pattern. Gosh. I have some needle stoppers in foxes. by Pine and Pearl. I have one other pair. I think, actually I have two pairs. I know Judy gave me a pair as well, so those are great. Little labels for your work. Boy, great minds think alike, Cathy. It says, this took forever. True statement. Those are great. Thank you. And they all came in a little bag. So that's my day 6 gift from Cathy. Thanks, my friend. I'm a big slurper. The nectar of the gods. I'm surprised I was able to form sentences before I had my first cup of coffee. Mitten mail. going to count that as one pair of mittens made, as well as I finished 4 other pairs. I finished 2 pairs of adult chicken mittens and 2 pairs of doggy mittens. And I started a pair of adult fox mittens. So we're just going to town over here. I also worked on my anthology throw, and I got the first color of July done. Just cast on the second color, and I'm just loving it. I feel like every year I want to do a blanket, and I think it's a great year-long project. You can never have enough blankets, and you know what? I'm a blanket girl. I am. I always have a blanket on me, even in the summer. Hubs and I have this, I don't want to call it a war, but we don't always agree on the temperature in our house. So he likes to crank up the air conditioning. We do have a 2-story, so, you know, just to get some cool air up there. So I'm always like cold. Hence the blanket. It's time for gift of the day. This gift, the 12 Days of Christmas gift box. It's getting pretty full. I'm trying to do something for everyone here, and we are not just knitters in our group, we are also crocheters, or some of us do both, which is impressive. So today I thought I would share something with you that is in some ways a little Manitoban to me. Again, I live in the center of Canada in the province of Manitoba. And up north, we have Churchill, which is known as the polar bear capital of the world. Now, last time I checked, we have under 1,000 polar bears, like 935, I think. And we do have a Polar Bear Protection Act in the province, in our government, to protect these species. People will take the train up to Churchill and see the polar bears. I've never done that, and you know, I should do that on my bucket list. I should. In fact, dude, if you're watching, we should plan that. Dude's a bit of a photographer, my friend Dude. Now, I know not a lot of crocheters do amigurumi or read patterns, but if this isn't something you can use or attempt to try and make, I highly encourage you to pass it on to a friend who can. And it is a crochet polar bear kit. It comes with all of the fixings, including the stuffing to make a polar bear. But I just thought it was so cute. You have to have a good high level of skill for your crochet to pull this off. So I know I don't think I'm ever going to get there, but I just thought I would include this. To me, it's very Manitoban. I don't think our polar bears wear pants up north. They're pretty au naturel like me, but you know, maybe they do. Haven't gone up and checked them out. So this is going in the box now. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting to talk about the, you know, the comment of the day that I'd like you to add. You know, I'm barely keeping up reading everyone's comments, and I would really love to like reply to them in detail. Some of you are very funny. Some of you, I'm like, I could have a cup of coffee with you. You're funny. Please make sure that you check that you have put a comment in every single day, starting in day 1, because I do have a few friends that are missing some days. We talked about polar bears, so I think we should perhaps, you should let me know if there is some sort of a native animal to the area that you live in that is considered, when you talk about your area, that they're like, oh, that's where all the blanks are, whatever that might be. So please leave your comment below, or you could just comment about polar bears, you know, whatever you want. Day 6. Another. Oh, I know what this is from. This is perfect, actually. I think I'm using this in my anthology throw. I think, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, Judy, I think this is from the Aberdeen's Wool holiday box, the Tangled Poets holiday box. That's a lovely green. Because if I didn't really I think I mentioned before, I had taken out some of the colors to put in some other colors. And green was one of them that I really bumped up. Thank you, Judy. That's beautiful. There's quite a bit of green in here. Good thing I like it. Good thing I like it, Judy. Thank you. Let's look at our final opening of the day. Smash Knits. It's been great now. The blue may have threw a lot of people for a loop, but if you look at some of the work of Rudolph Epp, the women are wearing blue dresses. I'm expecting some sort of a red color as well. Yeah. DK Weight Base, DK Deluxe. And let's look at day number 6. I gotta stop doing that. I do the ducky face, but that's my real reaction. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. At first it looks like black, but it's like a real deep, dark purple. Like, I like this color. Look at those. See the blue? You know, I don't know about the blue, but the other ones, I mean, you could just take like 5 or 6 of these and work on a hat. Color work is in my hopefully future. Thanks so much for joining me today, and enjoy the rest of your weekends, my friends. I'm gonna finish my coffee. Be well, and until next time, I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.